Hi, I'm James. I'm 24, I live in Auckland, and I want to introduce you to my girlfriend, Emma.
My name is Emma. Until recently, I was studying New Zealand skill for living and working at Mount Albert Unitec. I now have a job at Bedford doing packaging at a warehouse. Up until I got my job, I was volunteering at SPA 3 times a week. I learned a lot about caring for animals. I love this work. James and now in a relationship for about 18 months. We met at a family camp when we were young and became friends. We keep in touch and we were friends for ages before we become girlfriend and boyfriend. I think it's important to become friends and get to know another couple before getting to in the relationship. I struggled with the work and school. Some people were being mean and it was sad. Most of the time, I'm really glad that Mum and Dad listened to me when I said I wasn't happy at school. I was so much happier. I got a volunteer job at North Shore Hospital. Met a lovely lady called Lynn who made sure that I looked afterwards and become my friend. Unitec for 2 years, graduated, volunteer work, SPCA. I got another volunteer job at a swimming school where I did my workplace. I got lots of feedback and applied for a job there. When I didn't get the job, I was really sad and was upset. My parents helped realize it was just bad timing and wasn't quite right for me. After being sad, I picked myself up and continued to volunteer at FCA. I went to Poland, which is a place that helps young adults with disabilities to find a job. And now I have a job, to start with. My future is living in my own flat apartment with my boyfriend and learning to drive. And now James can tell a story about himself.
I'm 24, I live in Auckland with my family. I've got 2 cats. My hobbies are puzzles, talking to friends. I studied certificate in employment and community schools, and also I studied New Zealand certificate in schools for living and working. I now have a job since October working for a food distributor called Peloton Limited. How was it like for me for when I left school? Things were good and bad. I had to go through some difficult times, which made me really sad. But on a positive note, I also lost a lot of weight, which I think for my future and my health, it was a good thing. And for my future, I would hopefully want to find a flat or apartment to live with my girlfriend. Thank you for listening to our story. Our advice would be to keep reaching for the stars, never give up. If you need to talk to someone, you can always send us a message or come ask us for advice.
My name is Shaun Gordon. My age is 28. I like to talk about my weight journey to you all. This is my story. I was 230 kg when I started last March 2020. Since March 2020, I've lost 100 kgs. When I went to Taupo camp, I got stuck in the lake and I had to ask for help to get out. That was so embarrassing. I also had to use a walker frame to help me walk, and I had to use wraps on my legs and feet because I had lots of fluids in my legs from skin diseases. I had to go to hospital to have medication through a drip line. I had to wear wraps all day for less than 2 years. My health was deteriorating fast. So I decided to go on a diet to reduce my weight. So I went on Ultra Slim Shakes, diet shakes to reduce with meals. That was really hard and intense. I was allowed to have snacks in between my shakes and also salads at 8 p.m. I had lots of help with staff and family to keep me going. I swim twice a week in gym, bowling, badminton for exercises, and I work before my shakes. I met my lovely girlfriend Cora on my journey. She's been really supportive to me along the way. My weight now is 136, so my goal now to lose weight down to 120 kilos to get my tummy tuck done. Now I can play with my new niece and pick her up from the floor when she cries. And now I can walk better. I don't have to wear my wraps and use my walker frame anymore, and I can run as well. I hope everyone enjoys my short story to you all. That ends.
My name is Bradley. I am 37 years old, living in Christchurch, New Zealand. I live in a residential service TRT, which is Te Repu Taurima. This works because it helps me be more independent and work ready. I live with 4 flatmates. I now have a job at Kilmarnock Enterprises. I am an all-rounder, which I can move anywhere within the factory. I can work in different areas. I love my job because it keeps me active and it's a paid work. Things I enjoy are fishing, Lego. I am a huge Lego fan, keeping my brain in check. My other things I love doing is rugby. I am also the captain of the team, which gives me confidence in being a good team player. Since I left school, it's been a struggle, but I have overcome these over time, which I got a new job, a place to live, and playing competitive sport. What more could I ask for? My biggest struggle is society. When it comes to people not understanding PWS. Till this day, this is still a struggle. My biggest advice that I can give to parents or someone with PWS is people with PWS can have anything and everything in moderation. And that is basically what I have learnt, or as I was told growing up. So thank you for listening.
My name is Barbara and I'm 38 years old. I work full-time at Civic Industries, in which I'm doing a lot of different duties. I pack label products, work with a copy machine and help in the office. 1 day a week, I'm doing different courses. Recently, I finished a business course and now I'm learning about health service. Each course ends with an exam and diploma. After work, I make my way by myself. It takes about an hour to get there, and I need to switch between bus and train. After dinner, I work out on my exercise bike for an hour. Before COVID, I used to train with the Special Olympic team once a week, and twice a week I would go to the gym as part of a program run by the PWS organization. When summer comes, I try to swim as often as I can at a pool or in the ocean. Each Friday, I participate in a theatre group. I also try to keep my weight down with a healthy diet and remember the advice from Dr. Jujida. Unfortunately, because of lockdown, I had to pause all activities and the only thing I can continue to do is to go to work and work out at home. In situations where I can't complete something or don't know how to solve something, I get angry and mad. Sometimes even to the point of crying. Usually then I lock myself in my room, start drawing and listen to music. To separate my health issue, I don't have problems making new friends and participating in events with a lot of people, even though it wasn't always that way.
Morning, thank you for having me speak here today. My name is Kade Gordon. I am 28 years old. When I was 23 years old, I moved into support accommodation with 2 other guys. I am the only client who has Prader-Willi syndrome. I am included in most decisions in my life. And I like to keep busy. I like varieties and do different programs every day through Finding Chance. They are dog walking and dog daycare. Selling products at markets that are made by pure countries in Africa. I have found these products online. I've just started the entrepreneurs program to build my own business. I have chosen candle making. We did all the research and chose which candles I want to make. I have finished my prototype and I am excited to start making candles to sell at the markets. Before COVID, I volunteered at the Maritime Museum, taking tours through the submarine and helping with entry to shows. I also volunteered at Raining at the Disabled, grooming the horses and helping young childs. Right. I like to keep my weight down and look good, so I exercise every day of the week. Tony has taught me how to garden, and we have vegetables garden in our backyard. We grow chilies, zucchinis, tomato and fresh herbs and other vegetables which we use in our cooking. I also barbecue for everyone on a Sunday. I spend every Saturday with all my family and I love playing with my 2 lovely nieces. Sundays where I have fun days, going to Luna Park or Wet n Wild with my carer. I am very happy living out of home and I have more control over my life.